Hello there, Nancy Drew fans. I'm PenguinAshe, and I'm playing Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, which is the 13th game in the series. I picked this one as my next playthrough because, well, the Hardy Boys are in it, and I remember this one having a lot of puzzles, and I love puzzles. So let the mystery begin.
Welcome to my latest case, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, click on Tutorial.
Okay, we're gonna go Junior Detective again. Here we go.
Dear Hannah, here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only person who knows where we're going is Lori Gerard. That's the young woman who invited everyone. Actually, she didn't really invite me. She invited Frank and Joe Hardy, and they invited me. And I've always wanted to join forces with the Hardy Boys. I just hope this doesn't turn out to be another one of Lori's silly attempts to grab publicity. Some people can be a little too rich and a little too famous for their own good. Wish me luck. Love, Nancy.
Well, people, now that our little orientation tour is over, let's get started. Okay, I, again, am Lori Gerard, and the first thing I want to do is thank you all for coming. John Gray, I am so thrilled that you're taking time out from that TV show of yours to do some ghost hunting here with us. I mean, Ghost Chasers is like the best cable show ever. And Charlena Purcell, I cannot tell you how much I adore those romance novels you write. Your characters just seem so real. And all that stuff you know about the Old West, you are just awesome. And Tino Balducci, only the most famous police detective in the country. And then there's Frank and Joe Hardy. They're amateur detectives. My dad and their dad are old friends. And you must be the other amateur detective, their friend, Natalie?
Nancy Drew?
Whatever. All right, I'll bet you're wondering where we're going. Well, we're going to Copper Gorge, Colorado. Why? To solve the mystery of what happened to Jake Hurley, the man who originally owned this train. Because see, one day in 1903, this train was found in a place called Blue Moon Canyon, which was out in the middle of the Nevada desert. Only the engineer was on board, and he was dead. As for Jake Hurley, he had disappeared from the face of the earth.
Sounds interesting.
Oh, and two more things. Before he disappeared, Jake was rumored to have found the richest gold mine in the world. And the train he owned,
I like that camera angle.
His wife Camille died on it while they were going to the gold fields. It was rumored to be haunted.
She's gone.
Oh my gosh.
What in the world?
Hey, what's going on?
People should never go tampering with things they don't understand.
Oh, brother.
It's okay. Everybody just stay calm. No need to panic. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Well, Nancy, you're up on all that social etiquette stuff. What are you supposed to do when your hostess vanishes into thin air?
It's a good question, Joe.
If I don't
Guess we'll
seem
find
concerned,
out.
it's because I'm not. Lori Gerard is a young woman whose only goal in life is to be famous. She craves attention and habitually uses her father's considerable wealth to get it.
Hey, we talked to her, in the last game we played, Secret of Shadow Ranch.
So you think her disappearing like that is just some kind of publicity stunt?
I just think she couldn't resist showing off in front of all of us minor celebrities. What was your name again?
Nancy Drew. You and I have actually met.
Here we go.
Sort of. I called you not too long ago when I was at Shadow Ranch. You gave me some information about Dirk Valentine.
Ah, Nancy Drew.
You don't remember me, do you?
No.
Well, it was worth a shot.
What else do you know about Jake Hurley?
Psst, Nancy! Come here!
Excuse me for a second.
We'll talk to her later.
Hey, Nance.
Where have you two been?
I followed Tino Balducci.
And I went after John Gray. He went straight to the room in the car that used to be Camille's and didn't come out again.
I could hear all these weird noises coming from inside.
Did you talk to him?
I was just about to go in, but the next thing I know, Joe's got my arm in a vice grip and is dragging me back here, babbling about how Balducci's our guy.
He found something on the floor right where Laurie was standing when the train went dark. I saw him pick it up and put it in his pocket. Then he left.
Did you ask him about it?
When I tried to talk to him, he just kind of brushed me aside and said something snotty like, "I'm on the job here, Junior, so just go back to the playground and stay out of the way." In case you two hadn't noticed, we're not getting a lot of respect around here. Can't we at least tell Balducci that we do stuff for ATAC?
You know the rules.
ATAC?
American Teens Against Crime. We do a lot of undercover work for them.
Wonder Cop's probably never even been undercover.
Joe, let it go. What'd Charlena have to say?
She thinks Laurie is faking this whole disappearance thing.
She's not the only one.
How can you say that? You heard Laurie scream.
Anybody can scream, Joe. Especially girls whose fathers have given them acting lessons along with everything else they've ever wanted.
Good point.
What about you, Nancy? What do you think?
Well, I love Joe. He's hilarious. But I also love Frank, too. Frank's very logical. I think we're gonna go with logic over humor. Sorry, Joe.
I kind of agree with Frank.
You've got to be kidding.
Has anyone talked to the engineer?
Not that I know of.
Then I'm going to head up front and tell him what's happened. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Good idea. In the meantime, we'll take another look around in here.
Great. Catch you later.
Engineer, what do you want?
Hello, I'm one of the passengers, and I just thought you should know that Laurie Gerard has disappeared.
So?
Did you know she was going to disappear?
Hey, all I know is I take orders from Miss Gerard, okay? Right now my orders are to get this train to Copper Gorge non-stop. And until Miss Gerard tells me otherwise, that's what I'm gonna do.
Shouldn't you at least call the authorities?
It'll be my pleasure, just as soon as Miss Gerard orders me to.
But-
Now, if you'll excuse me, I got me a train to run.
Oh, okay. He doesn't seem too concerned about Laurie, but oh well, I guess.
A square and a duck. It looks like this thing opens up. But how? Looks like some sort of steam valve.
Warning, do not open unless all pipes are connected. Yeah, I don't want to mess around with that. Alright, I think that was everything to see in there.
What have you
Talk
got?
to them.
Do you think maybe one of Laurie's other guests is in on her disappearance?
It's certainly possible.
From the way she talked, it didn't sound like she knew any of them.
Maybe that's what she wanted us to think.
Or maybe that's what one of them wanted her to think.
Well, whether Laurie disappeared by force or by choice, what we've got to do now is find her.
Absolutely.
See you soon.
Sounds good.
Okay. What's this?
Sadie Crawford.
2 left shoes. Okay. Interesting.
It looks like there's something behind this painting, but I can't seem to move it.
It's a nice painting of an eagle. Looks cool. Flippy fins. Freshly canned salmon. Fresh from a hand from the deep. Wholesome, satisfying salmon. Okay. Nothing else to see in there, I suppose. Okay. We'll go back and talk to Charlena.
Yes?
I hope I'm not disturbing you.
You are, but I'm quite used to disturbances. You see, I'm writing my next book. I'm on a deadline, so until I write those 2 most wonderful of all 3-letter words, the end, everywhere I go, my laptop goes, and every chance I get, I write.
Well, I mean, she's on a deadline, so sounds, you know. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. I'd do the same if I were on a deadline, that's my point. Anyway, alright, what shall we ask her?
What else do you know about Jake Hurley? You know, the man who originally owned this train?
Wealthy, imaginative, adventurous, stubborn, egocentric, and most importantly, he was smitten at the age of 35 by a young French woman named Camille Voulet, who died about a year after they were married.
Oh, that's so sad.
When did he buy this train?
Sometime in the 1870s, he decided to seek his fortune out west, so he had this train custom built so that he, and some years later his wife, could traverse the mountains and plains in relative comfort.
Where did he meet Camille?
I don't know that. The circumstances surrounding her passing are a bit of a mystery, too. All anyone knows for sure is that years after Camille's death, he showed up in Denver with a pouch full of gold nuggets and semi-precious stones, which he used to purchase mining supplies. He refused to say how he'd come by them, which of course led to speculation that he had found a fantastically rich vein somewhere. Although to this day, its existence remains unsubstantiated, and its location quite unknown.
Why do you think Lori invited you on this trip?
No doubt because I'm such an authority on life in the Old West, and because I'm so good at using old information to unearth new information. My knack for research is, well, it's a gift.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
My publisher thanks you.
Okay. Bye, Charlena. Ooh. Don't want to misstep there.
Pretty. Looks like some kind of gemstone.
It does. Left or right? We'll go left. What's this? Ooh, a puzzle. Let's solve it. Alright, well this one here's obviously the centerpiece. We do it. Looks close, but something's off. There we go.
Left pickaxe and lamp with buhl for safekeeping. To open what's closed, lead is the key. Or is it lead is the key?
Interesting. Well, it's mine now.
This must have been the sleeping car.
Probably. Cool. What's this? A tale of two dolls. Ill-tempered Edna could not get her way. She couldn't get Alice to come out and play. I can't. I'm too tired, is what Alice said. I just want to go straight back to bed. Edna angrily tried to make herself heard, but all that came out was the one two-part word. Why, I'm not your mother, yawning, Alice replied, till Edna the Terrible finally gave up and cried. Okay. Did I miss anything on this side? Yeah, I don't wanna touch the emergency brake. What's down here?
I need 4 numbers to unlock this, and there's, what, 10,000 possible combinations? Guessing could take me a while.
Yeah, we're not gonna guess that many times. We have other things to do. Alright, what car is this? Hey, it's that ghost chaser dude. Let's see what he has to say.
Hi, you're that Nancy person. How you doing? John Gray.
Nancy person. At least he remembered my name.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I've seen your TV show.
Then I don't have to explain what I'm doing.
Oh, heck no. Why, you're measuring the whoozy whatsism with your trusty gizmometrometer thing.
Right now I'm taking time-lapse electromagnetic readings and recording background noise. This was Camille's private car. If she had something to do with Lori's disappearance, analyzing these readings may give me a clue as to Lori's whereabouts.
Are you saying that Camille's ghost kidnapped Lori?
What to most people are ghosts are actually temporary distortions in local electromagnetic fields caused by the presence of residual psychic energy generated by the person or persons who frequented that particular locale. That's my working theory, at least.
That's very interesting.
It's all
think
very
so.
scientific. But the fact is, Lori's missing, and I for one am doing everything in my power to find her. The vibes I'm getting make me think she could be in serious trouble.
Charlena Purcell thinks Lori is just playing some kind of joke on us.
Charlena Purcell writes romance novels. End of comment.
What do you think of Tino Balducci?
I kind of feel sorry for the guy. After catching those bank robbers, he can't just be a good cop anymore. He's got to be a great cop. Tough to perform under that kind of pressure.
That's true.
Is Lori a friend of yours?
First time I met her was when I boarded this train with all the rest of you. I knew her by reputation, of course, like everyone else who reads the tabloids. It doesn't appear that anyone aboard this train is her friend.
Maybe she planned it that way.
You mean so we'd concentrate all our efforts on finding Jake Hurley? Possible, although she really doesn't strike me as being the planning type.
Well, I'll catch you later.
Goodbye.
Alright, time to look around this car. Some coin?
The Little Book of Samplers.
Okay. Nothing else there?
This looks like some sort of game. Nothing happens. I'll bet I have to wind it up first.
Oh yeah, there is a little wind up there.
Oops.
Oh. Alright, let's try this again. Wonder how long this goes for. Right till the music runs out.
I did it!
Woo! Alright.
Wonder
I was
what's
getting
in
nervous. Some sheet music. Camptown races. Okay. Cool. Alright, yeah, I don't want to play it again. That's fine. Okay.
If I had some music, I could play a tune.
Let's pray what that is for. Oh, maybe we'll come back for that. What's in this? Ooh,
It's
puzzle
locked.
box. Aw.
Looks like Camille was teaching herself how to play the piano.
Okay. Neat.
Thomasina O'Neill.
Okay. Strange.
Looks like some kind of sewing sampler. I wonder if there's a relationship between those symbols and those numbers. I wonder what's under here, and what the deal is with those weird-looking bolts. Looks like I need a special tool.
Okay, we'll keep our eyes peeled.
Teddy Eberhardt.
Chromemeister Dollworks. Okay. Well, I think we've seen everything there is to see, so maybe we'll try this. Alright. I gotta look at this again. Alright. Okay. Haven't played the piano in a while. Alright, so... Oh.
Don't do that, please! Those microphones I set up over there are very sensitive. Just about took out my eardrums.
Sorry.
You can play that thing when I'm done. I'll let you know when that is, all right?
Okay.
Sorry. Alright.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's me.
Hi, Bess.
And me.
Hey, Bess.
Hey, George, what's up?
What's
George.
up? You're the one who's on the train with a bunch of famous people. You tell us. This is torture, Nancy. I'm dying of curiosity here. Bess, just calm down. Oh,
She
like
needs
you're
to.
not just as curious as I am. She's the one who insisted we call you Nancy. Only because you're driving me crazy. I'm supposed to be helping her paint her room, but every other brushstroke she's like, where do you think she is now? How do you think the Hardy Boys are doing? Why do you think she hasn't called? What do you think Laurie Gerard is wearing?
Oh my
George, that
gosh.
is so not true. I could care less what Laurie Gerard is wearing. So come on, Nancy. You're on a train full of famous people bound for who knows where. So dish already, would ya? Bess, calm down. Look what you did. You got paint in my hair. I'm sorry. You know, actually that looks kinda cool. Nice try, Bess. No, really. You're just saying that because you're afraid I'll bail and you'll wind up having to paint this dump all by yourself. George, I kid you not. You should seriously think about doing some major highlights in that color.
What color is it?
Adobe beige.
Nice try, Bess.
What's going on, Nan?
Our hostess has disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I mean, the train went into a tunnel, everything went dark, and when the train came out of the tunnel, no Lori. She just disappeared.
Publicity stunt.
My thoughts exactly.
Remember the time she was allegedly kidnapped from her Vegas hotel room? Yeah, the guy across the hall just happened to have a camera and got it all on tape. It made the evening news in practically every city in the country. And then there was her daring escape the next morning. Only it turns out she faked the whole thing. Of course, she claims her ex-boyfriend faked it to get back at her. She thought she was really being kidnapped. Like anybody believes that.
Sounds to me like somebody has been spending a lot of time reading the tabloids.
George has. Very funny. So what else is going on?
Before she disappeared, Lori told us that the purpose of this train trip is to find out what happened to Jake Hurley, the train's original owner.
Was he murdered or something?
No one knows. He was married to a woman named Camille, but she died, and he eventually vanished while mining for gold. His train was found abandoned in Blue Moon Canyon, Nevada, with no one on board but his dead engineer.
Whoa, spooky. Have any theories?
Not yet, but the train is also rumored to be haunted by his dead wife.
So first Hurley's wife dies, then Hurley vanishes, then the engineer dies, then Lori vanishes. A pattern, maybe? Bess, do us all a favor and leave the detective work to Nancy, okay?
Has either of you been to Copper Gorge, Colorado?
Never heard of the place. Why?
Well, that's where the train I'm on is headed. Apparently Jake Hurley buried his wife Camille there after she died on the train.
She died on the train? Ew, creepy.
John Gray has set up a bunch of equipment in Camille's train car in hopes of documenting distortions in the electromagnetic field caused by her residual energy.
Say what? He's looking for Camille's ghost. Don't you ever watch him on TV? Just because I watch him doesn't mean I understand him.
That's funny.
Catch you later.
Okay. Well, George, back to work.
Okay, let's go to the next car. See how far down we can go. What's this?
Eliza Sandberger.
Camille called this one Eliza Sandberger. Let's be for another doll.
Nancy, right?
Yes.
You've got a better memory than our hostess.
Who doesn't? Amateur detective, huh? You never thought about becoming a real detective? You know, like me?
I don't know. Do you like what you do?
He's got an ego.
I love it. You, heard about those bank robberies I solved, right?
Seems like he's a guy that wants to talk about himself, so, we'll butter him up a little.
Tell me about them.
Baffling case. Two-man team at 17 banks in 3 states in 5 days. FBI had no idea who the perps were. But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed and giving chase, I single-handedly made the collar.
Huh, cool. I heard they stopped because you accidentally rear-ended them, or I heard all they had was a plastic knife from carry-out chicken place. Oh, those are so terrible. We'll go with the top
I
one.
heard they stopped because you accidentally rear-ended them.
You heard wrong. You see, Nancy, when somebody does something really remarkable in this country, the first thing everybody else does is try to tear them down. Reporters, late-night comedians, even some of my fellow officers, all have been spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry little lives, and they're jealous. Anyway,
Oh, wow.
you should look around in here. Lots of interesting stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
Wow.
I understand that you found something on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin, but it turned out to be some kind of slug.
Where do you think it came from?
Probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
May I see it?
Sure, in fact, here, keep it. Wear it around your neck or something. That way, when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it to you. The Tino Balducci.
Oh, thank you.
What else can I do for you?
Nancy.
So, what do you think happened to Lori?
Well, she could have been kidnapped, she could have been tossed off the train, she could be hiding from us. But I obviously won't know which until I've gathered all the facts.
So,
Okay.
you're gathering facts?
Of course, it may not look it because that's my style. I'm a low-key kind of guy. But hey, don't worry. I'll know the facts when I know the facts. The truth can't be rushed, you know.
Okay.
Have you had a chance to talk to Charlena Purcell?
Now, why would I want to do a thing like that?
Okay, wow.
What about John Gray?
The ghost guy? Total quack. Only reason I talked to him would be to arrest him for fraud.
Oh, this guy is hilarious.
It's been great talking to you.
Not a problem.
Okay, Tino.
Wonder what
Let's-
Jake used this for.
Yeah. Yeah, pickaxe is missing. That note said it was left with someone named Buell.
Another gemstone.
Pretty. I don't want to talk to him again. Let's see.
Looks
what's
like an
this?
old-fashioned cigar box. Wonder why it's locked. And what does AG mean?
Keep an eye out for colors and stuff. Quartz, amethyst, citrine, tiger's eye, diamond, zircon, olivine, or olivine, garnet, tourmaline, beryl, aquamarine, emerald, garnet, pyrope, peridot, corundum, rubies, sapphires, zircon. Very pretty. Camille was Hagar Anderson and Chantilly Hildegard. Okay. Hey, AG.
JH. For Jake Hurley, obviously. Must be Jake's insignia.
Yeah, I would say so. What's this?
Another gemstone.
Okay. Can we do anything here? Ooh, pipes. Okay. Let's see. I just want to try and get them all connected, I would imagine.
There, all done.
Cool. Okay. Let's see. What lies down
An
here?
old scale. Strange. It seems to be built into the wall. Those symbols look like the ones I saw in that sampler. It's locked.
Oh, alright. Well, probably gotta find some more slugs or coins or whatever.
What's going on?
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Anything for a fellow detective.
Anything for a fellow detective. Just the way you said that. They really got some good voice actors and actresses for these games. It's great. Oh, we'll have to come back to that eventually.
It's locked.
Okay. Do we have a task list? Scroll all the way down.
I'm done with that. I'm done. Can't check that off. Finish that. Check. Still have to do that. Check. Still have to do that. Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet. I'm done with that. Still have to do that. Can't check that. Haven't done that yet.
Yeah. I figured I couldn't do over half those, but just gotta click on them just to make sure. Quiet is Quiet is requested for the. Oh god, the rest of that's blurry. I can't really read it. Okay. Well, maybe we'll go talk to Frank and Joe again, see if they know anything.
Is this Jake and his wife?
Yes. From what I've read, Camille loved to sing and dance, even in death, apparently. Jake reportedly told people that after she died, he would sometimes see strange glowing lights outside the windows at night, bobbing gracefully alongside the train as if dancing with it. He said he found the sight very comforting.
Oh.
I suspect normal people would have found it terrifying.
Yeah. I suspect that too.
What have you got?
See you in a bit.
Okay.
If you need anything, just let us know.
Well, that puts a damper in my plan. Okay, let's see. Well, maybe we'll call Bess, see if we can ask them for a hint.
Hello?
Hi, Beth.
Hey, what's going on?
If I told you that I needed a hint, what would
Perfect.
you say?
I'd say it's about time. I'd say fire away.
Oh, wow, there's a lot of things we can pick. We'll start with the cigar
Any
box.
idea how to open the old cigar box I found in Jake's car?
I think it would be a good idea to periodically check Jake's car. It might help to know what AG means. And to check out all the drawers in the car that's in front of the caboose. Color me in total agreement.
Okay, thanks a bunch.
You're welcome a bunch.
Goodbye.
Oh, cool, we have a camera. Yeah, I don't want it. Cool, we can take a picture.
It would be rude to use it now.
Can we take a picture of the Hardy Boys? Alright! I don't know if that will do anything, but okay. We sent a picture. That is funny. Email. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go back to that cigar box and see if we can get that figured out. This is a very cool train, I like it. Okay, so AG is silver.
Wonder what Jake used this for.
maybe we can't open it yet then. Yeah. I think we need to look at something on the desk, but Tino's
What's going
there.
on?
You've been a big help.
Not a problem.
How's he been a big help? We didn't say anything. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, I'll try them again.
Hello?
Hi, Beth.
Hey, what's going on?
How about a hint?
You bet.
There's an old sampler in Camille's car that has a train on it and this weird scale in Jake's car, but I have no idea what to do with them. Any suggestions?
To use a scale, you have to weigh something. And if it's a small scale, what you weigh will be small. Like little coins, maybe? As for on which side of the scale those little coins go, there's something hanging on the wall in Camille's car that might help you. A stitch in time saves 9, you know. 9 what? I have no idea.
Great. Thanks, guys.
We aim to please.
Bye.
Okay. Ruth Kensington.
Sickly Sarah caught a germ so new, it made one of her pretty green eyes turn blue.
Oh, weird.
Sup?
I'll let you get back to work.
Goodbye.
Well, he hasn't said anything, so we probably shouldn't. Maybe Charlena has something else to say.
More questions?
The others on the train, John Gray and that police detective, do you know them very well?
I don't know them at all. Needless to say, I don't watch television, so I've never even seen Mr. Gray before. Although I do know that his profession, if you can call it that, is rife with crackpots. As for Mr. Balducci, from what I've read, his success in solving those robberies was less a matter of talent and more a matter of being in the right place at precisely the right time.
Some people are just too honest.
In
Wow.
other words, you don't think he deserves all the attention he's getting?
No. You and those two Boy Scouts you're with would make better detectives.
Boy
Is that all,
Scouts.
dear?
I should get going.
All right, then.
Well, what I heard, she's got faith in our detective work. Alright, Hardy Boys, let's do this.
What have you got?
See you in a bit.
Wow.
You better.
We really can't talk to anyone, can we? Alright, let's see. I'm clearly missing something, but I'm not sure what. Oh my gosh, click here. Thank you.
An eagle. Where else have I seen an eagle?
Is there one on the sampler? We gotta go back and look, because I don't remember. Alright, eagle, eagle, eagle. Number 2. What did it mean in this book? gonna call for another hint. I want to be able to solve a puzzle. I just feel like I'm still missing a bunch of things.
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the
That
beep.
is not who I meant to call at all.
Hi, Hannah. Bye, Hannah.
Hello?
Hi, Beth.
Hey, what's going on?
How about a hint?
You bet.
We'll try
There's
this.
a panel in the sleeping car that I'd like to open, but it's got a 4-digit tumbler lock on it. How can I get it open?
Maybe those 4 digits on the lock have something to do with the 4 words that Jake said Camille had taken with her to her grave. But even after you figure out what they are, you're still going to have to translate them into numbers somehow. That sampler hanging in Camille's car translates images into numbers. So maybe what you need to find is something that translates words into images. Know what I'd do if I were you? I'd go to Camille's car and sample some reading material.
Excellent. You guys are great.
We know.
See ya.
Alright, we're gonna go through our journal a little bit. Let's see. I'd be more inclined to trust Charlena's judgment if I weren't a little irritated by the fact she didn't remember me from Shadowfriend. Love it. Okay. Is there anything else important on that? No. Ah! Don't click there. What were her last words, though? I don't think we heard anything from that. It's gonna be a lot of running back and forth on the train, isn't there?
More questions?
Well, I'll let you go.
Let me know if you run across anything juicy.
Charlena.
Another gemstone.
Doesn't seem like we can really say much to anybody right now.
What have you got?
See you in a bit.
You better.
And it looks like I'm still missing some things for some puzzles. So, yeah. A little unsure where to go from here. Let's check our journal again. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Don't see anything in there about her last words, so I guess we'll just have to keep searching. some type of flower thing. And I think there were... yeah. There's only one image for a flower by the looks of it, so that's not it.
Sup?
I'll let you get back to work.
Come back anytime.
Alright, well I think we're gonna leave off here for now. We just started the mystery, our hostess disappeared, we got a bunch of puzzles to solve, but we're missing some pieces to be able to solve them, so we'll have to, you know, get on that next time. I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and if you're enjoying this video, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment down below. Y'all have a good day, and God bless.